So you have 13 men on your roster. And so you what, see them each once a month or something, or?
Basically, or like whenever
Whenever.
I want to.
Okay. Huh.
I have a really busy schedule, so.
So like in a given week, on average, how many dates are you going on?
I would say probably like 5.
5 dates a week? And you've been doing that you've been single for 4 years?
Yeah.
So you've been doing 5 dates a week for 4 years?
Not like not like
Well,
4
sure,
years
maybe
in a row.
maybe
like,
1 week you don't see any guys, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a TTS coming through. Why is it not playing I don't know why it's not reading it. Okay, somebody read it for me, please.
Men are more accepting of women less attractive than they should be with. Women have way higher expectations of men. Yeah, energy, enough money makes you attractive. Trust me.
Thank you, Clan, for the TTS. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Okay, so you go on about 5 dates a week. And when you say 5 dates a week, is each date with different men?
Yes, sometimes the same men.
And you don't sleep with any of them?
I'm not giving the cookie just for anyone. Make them wait.
How long do you make them wait?
Whenever I want.
Are you dating for like fun, which is nothing wrong with that, or are you really like seeking a partner sort of dating?
Right now, kind of like fun, because the guys where I live is kind of like trashy, so.
Okay.
I'm young. I should.
Do they pay for the dates?
Always. I don't pick up the check. I make them call me an Uber.
And do they know that you're like serial dating multiple men at the same time?
Not really. That's really not their business. I'm sure they don't tell me anything.
Sorry, do they
them.
take you to nice restaurants? What's the typical first date for you?
Probably like a good restaurant. Like I'm wearing like a red dress, heels.
How much is the bill typically?
I don't look at it, the bill.
If you had to guess, given the restaurants you're going to.
Probably like 100, 200, sometimes up.
And how often do you go on second, third dates?
I would say like 1 to 2.
And then
it depends on like the guy,
And you've not entered. You've not entered.
Picky.
But you've been single for 4 years, and you seem like you're very successful with getting dates with guys. Why haven't any of these in this 4-year time? It seems like you just 1, 2, 3 dates, and it's
because they're not the one. I'm really picky.
Oh, go ahead.
Have any of them asked you to like be exclusive or?
No.
Some like you guys are both looking for the same thing, right?
Yeah, because I'm not really talking deep like that. Because if I wanted one, I would find the guy I really like. But I'm just having fun.
You guys are both getting what you want. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
I don't want to be married right now.
I think there's something wrong with that. But what's that?
I don't want to be married right now.
You're 20. Do you want kids?
Yeah, in the future.
When?
And whenever I want, women can do whatever
at 50. You want to have kids at 50?
No.
When do you want kids?
Probably 30, 40.
30?
I was adopted. My mom adopted me when she was 40. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, adopted you at 40, but you want biological kids, right?
Yeah, surrogate.
Oh, you don't want to push them out?
Nope.
Okay, so you're going to have you frozen your eggs?
Nope.
Okay. Well, if you did want to have biological children, look, women can have children in their late 30s, even into their 40s. But I mean, think of it this way. You're 28 now. You'll turn 29 soon. You'll probably want to date a guy for 1, 2 years before you get married. You want to get married before you have kids. Then you're going to be engaged for a year. You're looking at, if you met a guy today not having biological kids, although it sounds like you want to do surrogacy or whatever, which is really expensive, you're looking at 31, 32, 33, maybe, if you meet a guy today.
Regardless, I do want to have a kid without a man or with a man.
Okay, so you might adopt.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to push out a...
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, that changes the fertility window, I guess. But, but in any case, I mean, women do have a bit of a timeline, a shorter timeline than men do. But I'm not going to be like, oh my God, once you're 30, you're doomed. No, women have pregnancies in their late 30s into their 40s, but it does become harder gradually over time. Not only to get pregnant, to keep the pregnancy, but also to find a man that you think is suitable for you. But in any case,
but I'm not going to get pregnant.
I'm
not going to carry the baby, so I can have it.
Well,
anytime I want.
sure, but extracting the egg, there's other complications there too. And then the other component is like, okay, who's the guy that well, I guess you're down to just be a single mom from the jump then, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
You just adopt.
I have my money. I make my work.
So question for you though, back to the date thing. You go on multiple dates a week. Me personally, I wouldn't even go on a date with a girl if I knew she was dating like 4 or 5 other guys.
It's just for fun. If I wanted to be one guy to be serious, I would stop the other guys.
Yeah, I understand you'd stop, but I would assume that, okay, she's entertaining all these options. She's just having fun. Like, she's been on 100 dates at least since she was last in a relationship. What are the odds that I'm going to be the guy? I'm going to take her on a $200 date, spend $200 on no. So, I mean, in your case, look, also you're a sex worker, right?
I'm a dancer.
You're a stripper.
Yeah, but it's not like that. We dance for money.
Well,
half the time, I don't even take off my top. Men talk to me, money.
Half the time you don't, but you do take off your top.
Only in VIP sometimes.
Okay, but you are a stripper. You do OnlyFans?
No, I do Playboy.
Which is basically
I don't take off my clothes on Playboy. I just do bikini pics, muscle fetish.
Okay. So yeah, you do fall under the umbrella of sex worker. Stripping is sex work, right? Men blast in their pants when you're giving them a fucking dance or whatever, right? Right?
No.
Really?
You would feel that. You would see it.
You're telling me in your years of stripping, a guy has never ejaculated in his pants? Not that I noticed. Well, yeah, I mean,
like who would be
look, this is going to sound fucking gross. Like, I don't know, if I could probably, if I just started blasting, you guys wouldn't know. That's so funny. So, yeah, don't worry, I've never done it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, right. Like, it's not a nocturnal emission. It's a fucking whatever podcast emission. Trust me, never happened. But yeah, you guys, I would keep that under wraps.
What do you mean?
You just wouldn't know.
But
it's probably happened.
I don't be looking
when
for
Gorlock
that stuff.
was here, when I was sitting across from Gorlock, I had an emission. What?
Was in the dictionary.
Okay, never mind.
An omission is just like information you're leaving out.
But it's like, why? Who here does either OnlyFans or some kind of sex work? Actually, well, you don't even do OnlyFans. You're just a stripper. You kind of do sex work with the Findom thing. You've sold feet pics. Has anybody here done stripping or OnlyFans?
No shame.
Okay, so just, yeah. All right, so here's my perspective on this, right? You're saying, you made a point about how the guys pay for the date, right? You would be upset if the guy didn't pay for the date, right?
I mean, I still wouldn't pay. He would have to pick up the bill.
Yeah. So for women who, and this actually extends beyond women who are sex workers. If you're a sex worker, I'm not saying you should be mistreated. You should still be treated kindly and with respect. You don't deserve a man to pay for the date if you're a sex worker.
I mean, I only dance 2 days a week, and I do have 3 careers.
But you're still a stripper.
Yeah, because I'm young and I want to do it, and as you age, I'm stacking up.
I mean, she's young.
3 to 8 grand a night sounds good.
Well, I'm proud of you for the money that you make, but by virtue of you being a stripper, you're a sex worker. What is it that inspires men to be traditional? What is it that inspires men to be chivalrous? Now, I don't doubt, just to be clear, what I'm saying is you don't deserve it. I have no doubt for a moment that you still get men to pay for dates. I don't like men will simp, men will do all kinds of things, even for sex workers. I don't think you deserve it though. I don't think sex workers deserve traditional treatment because by virtue of what you do, you rub your booty in men's crotches, you shake your titty, they motorboat your boobs and your butt, and who knows what goes down in the fucking champagne room, who knows, right? That's not traditional. You're not a traditional woman. And hey, not all women are going to be traditional, but I don't think it's fair to have the expectation to hold men to their traditional gender role of paying for dates. Maybe you should go 50-50.
I would never go 50-50. That would never happen in my life.
Sure, and I get that that can be your standard, and you're never going to have a problem finding men who are willing to pay for dates because men engage in the meta. So what meta stands for, it's a video game term. Most effective tactics available, meta, M-E-T-A. So when it comes to dating, even if the woman is completely untraditional, as a man, the most effective thing for us to, it's either neutral or positive, right? Some women don't give a, like, it's not going to be like, well, I wasn't attracted to him, but he paid for the date, so I guess I'll fuck him. No. But it's not going to be a negative. Now, if a girl shows up on a date and you're like, let's go 50-50, 2 checks, please, waiter. A lot of girls are going to feel a type of way about that. They're going to have an issue with it, regardless of how traditional or not they are. So again, there's no doubt in my mind that you could go on 100 more dates, and despite being a stripper, do you tell the guys that you're a stripper?
Not really.
You should probably disclose that. In any case, though, despite being a stripper, yes.
Sometimes they might know, not tell me. They Google me.
Despite that, yeah, guys will still pay. But what I'm saying here is looking at the chessboard of dating, look at the dating landscape. Do women who are sex workers, do they deserve chivalry? Do sex workers, strippers, thin doms, OnlyFans girls, or even just, they're not sex workers, let's just say they're liberal, progressive, feminist, maybe they're promiscuous even. Do these women deserve chivalry? Starting with you.
I mean, I don't consider what I do sex work, but I mean, I think anyone deserves chivalry.
Anyone. So men deserve chivalry.
Yeah.
So, hold on. Women should be chivalrous towards men.
Wait, what's the definition of chivalry?
Okay, chivalry are, I would categorize it, the simplest way I'd put it, I'll give you examples of chivalry. This is sort of a pedestalizing of women in the sense of doing and taking specific actions that are commensurate with a more traditional dynamic. So traditional gender roles for men, whereby men will open your car door, men will be pay for dates, when men will observe the sidewalk rule where they're walking closer to the road where the cars are as a gesture of protection. It could be getting you gifts. It could be getting you gifts, getting you flowers. But the big thing here that we're talking about, though, would be paying for dates. And I think this falls under at least traditional gender roles. It falls under chivalry. So that's what I'm talking about.
I think it depends on, like, what date it is. I mean,
first date.
Obviously, like, if I was going on a first date and he wanted to split the bill, I mean, I've done that in the past. I think it's just, like, you don't know because you're not dating them yet. I don't think it needs to be, like I don't know. I think it comes with time. Like, the guy should pay for dates. It's like if you're already dating them, if that makes sense.
Well, what about a first date?
First date, I think everyone has their different preferences.
I know.
I mean, I don't mind.
What's your preference?
I don't mind paying for what I ordered because I can afford it. I mean, if they offer, that's fine. Like,
no, but okay. How many times have you gone with a new guy that you met, gone to get dinner with him?
I haven't been on that many dates, but.
So what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
I don't really go on dates, honestly.
It could be mini golf. It could be a concert. It could be.
I don't think I've actually ever gone on like an official dinner
Okay,
date.
so you just go to their house and fuck?
No, I
What do
just
you-
like, I think it's just like
Well,
hanging out.
you are younger, but you're telling me you've never gotten food with a guy.
I've gone like fast food.
Right.
Yeah.
Does he pay or do you?
I've done both. I've paid for a guy's food before.
Who
But that
you
was in
were
my simp era.
Who you were dating?
No, it was just some guy I was interested in high school. I was just like simping.
Wait, your simp era, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, the question here, though, is do women who are non-traditional, do they deserve traditional treatment? What's your answer?
No.
Yes.
Wait, what was the question?
I literally just
Sorry.
fucking...
I like mixed it up in my head.
I said it once and I just repeated it for your sake. Do non-traditional women deserve traditional treatment? Do they deserve chivalry? Do they deserve men to pay for dates?
No.
Okay.
No. Honestly, I think there's too many nuances. I have no idea.
What do you mean? What is that? You can't defer.
I just don't
This
think
is
I
like
would
the
wanna,
10th
like-
time you've said nuance.
Yes, because
I'm-
there's a lot of nuance. Everything sounds black and white.
But what? Okay, explain the nuance then.
Well, I just think every individual person can find what they're looking for. I'm not going to tell somebody what they should and shouldn't do or have. Like, that's up to them. So, like, if a girl wants
What?
that...
Hold on.
then,
Let me ask you a question. Is there any nuance in the following statement? Women should tolerate abusive physical violence from men.
But that's, like, way
Where's the
different.
nuance? Is there nuance there?
But there's, like,
No.
positive treatment.
Okay, so you can't make any prescriptive.
I think it's just individualized. I don't think anybody deserves to not get what they want. So,
Wait, hold
especially
on.
in
Wait,
dating.
Repeat that.
Like, I don't want to tell somebody not to get what they feel they want or deserve in a relationship.
Wait. That's not. Just repeat verbatim what you said before.
That's what I said.
No, you changed the wording. Repeat it.
I have no idea, obviously.
You said, I think this is the essence of it. You said women should, you don't want to tell women to not ask for what they want. No,
Well,
it was even
everyone,
worse.
just any person, you know,
Okay,
like
so
I can't be
I'm
the
36.
dictator.
I have poor skin complexion. I'm chubby. I'll probably be losing my hair by the time I'm 40. I'm like average looking dude. I want to bang a string of 18-year-old supermodels. Am I going to get it?
I mean, you could, yeah.
Holy fucking delusional. No.
I tell you
no.
And the question is, like,
Oh
are
my
you going to
God,
get it?
bro.
You're-
Oh my God.
You asked me a direct question. I know people who would, so that's
need
why
to
I'm
be
saying no.
Realistic.
I
with
am being
what-
realistic.
No, people
Look at
gotta
what
be-
you do. You have a platform. It's very realistic. People
Bro,
do things
there's-
like that
no,
all the
there's
time
guys-
for certain things.
I've got like a decently popular podcast,
yeah.
but there's guys who have orders of magnitude more clout and fame than me. Just because I got a
know
little clout
girls that
doesn't
would,
mean
is all I'm saying.
Leonardo DiCaprio can bang 18-year-old
Oh, for sure. I'm just saying,
supermodels.
I personally know girls.
I'm
who
not
would.
banging. I mean, look, if any of them want to come to me, I'm not going to turn them down. But
I'm just saying, I know girls who would. I
But-
myself am a model.
okay, we'll send them my way. But until then, I'm telling you,
I
don't
genuinely
have
do know
delusional
people like
belief,
that. So.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to date like this girl who's perhaps a bit more on my league. I'm holding out for the 18-year-old
Okay, don't hold out,
supermodel.
maybe, but-
Like, no, I'm an average looking dude. I'm fucking chubby. Like, it ain't happening. Now, look, hey, if you're an 18-year-old supermodel who likes fucking chubby dudes with poor skin complexion,
I know people
you can hit
who
me
would,
up.
that's
but
what I'm saying.
Huh?
I know people that would. I'm a model myself, so I'm trying to say I do
Okay, let's do
personally
it.
know people.
Tell you what, you're gonna be a matchmaker then? Set it up.
I wouldn't do
Let's
that.
see how it goes.
I
Set
wouldn't
that
do
shit.
that.
Oh, she knows some fucking supermodels.
Yes,
well, you're a
but I wouldn't do
supermodel,
that.
right?
Yes.
You're a supermodel?
Yes.
Okay, well, I want to do quality control.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I wanna
I've
do a
been
little
published in every
quality
top
control.
magazine you could possibly imagine. That includes Vanity Fair, Vogue, Harper's Bazaar in several different countries. And I just flew back from Paris Fashion Week a week and a half ago.
I love that for you. So,
Yes.
in any case, the nuance thing, the nuance. So, look, you can't make any prescriptive claim here on this. So,
I
like,
just know based off what they talk about is all I'm saying.
but look, people can want things, but do they deserve it?
I think you do. I don't understand why you feel like you don't. I mean, if you found somebody who does, are you going to say no? No. So.
Well, no. So, but that's already been granted. I grant that she's a stripper. She dates a ton of men at the same time. And I said,
why wouldn't you deserve it?
Well, yeah, okay, you do other stuff too, but that's besides the point. But, and I acknowledge, of course, there are still going to be men who do the action. Like, for example, right? You guys would acknowledge, how about this? This is, I think, perhaps the best framing that I can improvise in the moment. You would acknowledge that there are men who are really attractive, who are physically violent and abusive towards women. Do those men deserve to be in relationships with women?
No, but they are.
Yes, but so they are. I mean, look, I believe people can make mistakes in their past and they can move past it. I would point to Chris Brown.
That's what I was going to say.
Chris Brown
he's so annoying.
Violently beat Rihanna.
He's so annoying.
Now, I'm pretty sure she was, hold on, just to be clear, 100% wrong to do what he did. I heard, though, she was being a massive bitch to him. Just to be clear, not justifying, terrible, never fucking lay your hands on a woman. But she was saying some crazy shit to him. But in any case, just as some added never disavow Chris Brown beating women, just to be clear. Do you think Chris Brown, even like the fucking week after these allegations, well, I mean, he pled guilty, so, and she was beat the fuck up. Have you seen the photos? Do you think he had any shortage of women who'd still fuck him?
But these women aren't abusing anybody. Unless, do you think so?
No, but what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to get at here is...
Abuse is completely different than putting your body out there. You know, I don't do that, but...
I'm not trying to draw an equivalence in terms of the wrong. I'm not trying to draw an equivalence of course, yeah, like physically beating women is worse than being a stripper. Of course.
So...
Or dating multiple men at the same time. What I'm trying to draw from you is, can there be behaviors that preclude someone from receiving some sort of benefit or treatment or even a relationship?
I guess I just don't think like when it comes to what they're doing, no. I mean, I just don't. I think that they deserve whatever they want. It's possible,
so how about
fine.
This?
So why not?
Let me see if I can frame it a different way. The hypothetical, not me. Let's just do somebody else. There is a 300-pound obese man who lives in his mother's home, and he has Cheeto dust in his fat rolls, and he plays video games all day, and he smokes weed all day, and he wants to date like a good, virtuous woman. Do you think he deserves her?
I think everybody deserves that. I mean, he's not hurting anyone.
Everybody deserves.
As long as he's not hurting anyone, I just don't see why not. Like, you know, it's just like if he did find that person, is he supposed to say no because you find him undeserving of it? Like, I don't understand. I'm not going to say that just because you're overweight and you do all these things that you're not capable of getting a high value person. I mean, that's not harming anyone except for himself, of course. But
well, look, if you roll the dice, and this can be in both directions, you could be a complete loser as a woman, you could be a complete loser as a man, and it's possible you could end up with somebody who is, from the outside perspective, this person is like way leagues above you. They could be better looking, they could be, have better personality characteristics, all kinds of traits that would make you seem like this person is settling in some way. But anyways, whatever. I'm not going to beat the dead horse. Your thoughts on the topic?
Yes and no. I think that she definitely deserves to get her dinner paid for if she wants that.
If she wants that.
Yes.
Yeah, she definitely does.
Okay. So, Okay. Hold on. She definitely deserves it if she wants it. Okay. Wait. Let me ask you a question. I want to fuck women within an hour of meeting them without doing anything. Just come over, suck my dick. Do I deserve it?
That's not the same question.
I know it's not the same question. Answer it anyways.
Well, there's people out there who would say yes, so.
That's true. Do I deserve it, though?
Why not? I don't understand.
Do I deserve it? Can you say, yes, Brian, you need not take women on multiple dates. you want it, therefore, because your argument is, if a woman wants it, she deserves it. Okay, cool. I, as a man, want a woman I don't want to have to make the first, she has to slide into my DMs. She has to be like, Brian, when can I suck your dick? Okay, great. 3 p.m., perfect. I like an afternoon delight. Lovely. Come over. Then she sucks my dick. Then we fuck. And then she cleans my entire house, and she does my laundry, and she
really
waters.
thought about this.
Oh yeah, I thought about this.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Do
that. No.
I deserve it?
The house cleaning.
No, do I deserve it?
Probably not.
Why not? I want it. Do I deserve it then?
I mean, you seem like a good person.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, but serious answer though.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why not? I don't.
So I deserve. So I should be. Hold on. So now that we've established that I deserve
Do you
that
think
treatment,
that you have to work for it more?
well, hold on. Should I be upset at the woman if she doesn't do that?
No, just move on.
But hold on. I
Don't
deserve
change the
it.
woman.
Why
Change
is
the
she
woman in
not-
front of you.
Why is she not doing the things that because I deserve it? Why isn't she doing the things I deserve?
Because that particular woman doesn't want to.
Gotta
But there
find
could
the
be
right
someone who will.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I wouldn't date that guy, but maybe there's someone who would.
Okay. Can I manifest it?
Anything is possible.
You can dream it.
Okay. What do you think?
Just go on like a Pornhub
I
or
think
something.
towards the fact that you want to bang an 18-woman model. With that mindset, it's not going to happen. But if you put that out there and maybe manifest it, it might.
I'll accept
As far as
19.
if she deserves...
19 is acceptable too, just to be clear.
Okay, 19, whatever you
At
want.
20, she's basically a grandma. I mean,
Whatever you want. It's just like if you want it, just go for it. Like nobody's stopping you from
Yeah.
it. As far as if she deserves what she's having, hell yeah, she deserves it.
Closer
Any
to the
woman-
mic. Closer to the mic.
Any woman, and who are we to decide what any woman deserve or not deserve? I don't know you, so maybe you
Exactly.
deserve it, maybe you don't. But as long as I don't know you, I can't tell you, and I am not in a position to define what she deserves or she doesn't. But as a woman and as compassionate as I can be for a woman, hell yeah, she deserves it, and she can get it. Go for it, girl. Like,
What do you think?
Well, I'm not the one going on a date with her. So I think deserve is about worth, right? Is this of value to you, right? And apparently
Here,
these
I'll
guys.
Google deserve, but go ahead.
So it's kind of the guy's call. He's like, he's obviously saying, does she deserve it?
Let me give the definition. Deserve. To do something or have or do something or have or show qualities worthy of
Worthy of.
reward or punishment, but that's not what we're talking about. So having qualities worthy of the reward. So in order, like for example, do you deserve? I'm trying to think of an example.
Look, if I was in the guy's shoes, I would look at that situation and say no.
Yeah, same.
Because that
If I
doesn't
were a
meet
guy,
my
if I were a
value.
guy,
That's not
yeah.
worth
It
it.
just
But-
depends on the type
yeah,
of guy.
that
Yes.
So I'm saying,
If I were a
yeah.
guy, yeah, I would say absolutely not.
It's just
Wait, if you were a guy, you would say absolutely.
Yes. For my personal preference, I would not want to be with someone with
so
that kind of background.
If you had
No.
a penis,
Yes.
why would she not deserve?
I just wouldn't want someone with that many people around.
No.
But
But the question
I'm not
is,
sleeping with them. That's
It
the
doesn't
thing.
matter. Just even
no.
dating.
But the question is, so not just you wouldn't want to date her because of that, but why does she, if you were the man, why does she not deserve?
I feel like I understand the male perspective. That's it. I just wouldn't want to invest my money, especially if they didn't tell me before the date. I personally would not want to pay for that person. It's not even about really like just gender. I mean, it's the same if it was a guy. I would never want to date an OnlyFans model. I can't lie to you. So
I also think for you, if you were paying for a girl's meal, like it's an act of chivalry and it's like, I care about this person. I want to provide for you. For this man, it might not really be a chivalrous act. It might just be, hey, this is maybe more transactional. Like, you gave me your company. We had a great time. You look amazing.
Just
you
what
kind
I
of
do.
deserve this. For in his eyes, you deserve this. Maybe he doesn't see it as a chivalrous act. I don't know.
Well, regardless of his perception of what he's doing, from the outside perspective, it does fall under the purview of what we understand as chivalry. So he might be like, oh, whatever, this isn't chivalrous, but it does fall under the objective understanding of what chivalry is. At least one of the things in which
Common example,
you can do is chivalry. So ultimately, though, I just don't think y'all deserve this shit. Because I see it like women hold men to this standard of being traditional. We have to open car doors. Now, look, not all women want some of that shit. The guy has to open the car door, pull your seat out, observe the sidewalk rule, pay for dates. And I don't see women holding up their end of the deal. So you women, in terms of what you want from men, it might as well be the 1950s for how men should behave, how men should act. But you women are living in 2026, but you keep men to this 1950s bachelorette standard. And is that fair? I would say no. Now, again,
I think if you don't tell them first, then no.
Well, I mean,
but if you tell them before you go on the date, that's a bit different.
Well, no, even if she discloses, hey, just letting you know, I'm a sex worker. You're talking about something different now. She should disclose that she's a sex worker just out of respect to them, because some men, that's a massive, I mean,
we
deal
meet
breaker.
Online, they're gonna know already.
Well, for some people, most people, they don't tell them.
You meet on a dating app?
Huh?
You meet on the dating app?
Yeah.
Yeah. So most people don't say that though.
In person because I just
Wait. So how would they know if you don't? Do you put stripper in your?
They Google me. I have like a normal name. They Google me.
Not all people. I don't think you should assume that people will always Google.
And we exchange information.
How do you propose she brings this up as well on the dinner date?
I get their Instagram and if I them out,
tell before the date.
No, on the dating app.
Before the date, yeah.
Under your job, be like,
that's not
stripper.
I'm sure that they don't mind.
It's a side quest that I do.
Like
hairdressing is what I do every day.
What makes you more money?
2 days a week.
What makes you more money?
Both. It just depends. I can have a color client and extensions. Girls pay $1,200 for extensions.
But regardless of what your secondary job is, you first off on the dating apps you can list multiple jobs, I believe. So, and you could also just tell them, like if it's not listed on your bio, you could be like, "Hey, just letting you know, I'm a stripper." I don't know.
I mean, we talk through the DM. If I'm feeling it, they get my number. They're gonna see it on my page anyways.
You do acknowledge that for some men, being a stripper is a
deal breaker.
Yeah, like those guys are not for me. I want them to accept me for who I am.
Right, but so why waste? Like I'm not even totally thinking of it from the male perspective. Wouldn't it save you time? Like imagine you go on a date with a guy and then you like tell him on the date or after the date, "Hey, by the way, I'm a fucking stripper." And then he's like, "Oh, I'm not interested anymore." It seems like it's a waste of time for you. Like I'm a busy person. I don't want to like go on a date with a girl and she find out something about me or I find out something about her that is a deal breaker. Like, I want to know.
She did say she's not looking to partner up with anyone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's just having fun. So what's the point? Like, if the man is just having fun
like
too.
Strippers have sex with everyone.
So, okay, what's the point of going on a date? To what end? Like, a guy, like I could, for example, I'm not particularly inclined to have one-night stands. I find them fucking pointless.
Same.
I don't do those.
But,
yeah.
Well, okay, so why are you going on the dates? Like, what is it seems like a massive time waste for you.
Because
you're
it's
not
fun.
looking
I'm
for a
in Las
boyfriend.
Vegas.
She probably likes getting dressed up, having some yummy food, like.
So you're leading the men on then. That's even worse
No,
now.
really,
They're
they know.
probably doing the same
They will
thing.
know if
They
I want
enjoy
to
looking at a
serious relationship.
What dating app are you on?
Bumble. I got banned on Tinder.
Okay, so on Bumble, doesn't it say?
How'd you get banned on Tinder?
They think I'm a bot because of my pictures.
Stop. On Bumble, doesn't it say you can put what you're looking for? It can be like something casual, not sure, looking for a relationship. What do you put there?
Casual, friends, meet up.
You put casual.
Yeah. I don't want to be dating someone right now. I'm in my fun era. In my
Is it
era. I
really
don't want to be
fun
tied
to
down.
like be on to be on your dating app and like coordinating with like 10 different dudes just to go on one dinner date with them? Like I don't know. Like,
You
it
gotta-
seems like a waste of time.
It's not really like Vegas. They have a lot of events and stuff like that. There's like so many things.
Like, me personally, it would
In the
never
area.
occur to me to go just get dinner with a woman and never talk to her. Like, I'm either moving towards like the intention is relationship.
For
Now,
you.
For me, yes. But I mean, she is not even having sex allegedly. Like, so
But
is it actually
Do you
fun
have
to?
fun? Do you have a good
Is it actually
satisfied time?
fun to?
What
go
makes
on-
it fun for you?
I don't know.
Because
just
I'll be
that's
right
not a
back. You
waste
guys
of
continue.
time if you're having fun.
So what
I just like
parts
I
of
just
it?
like having fun. I used to drink when I was like 14, 15. I stopped at 21, and I used to be a party girl, and now just like chilling, going out is fun.
And
That's
it's
what I
not a
like.
waste of time for you.
It's not.
Yeah, you discover many people. I
And-
mean, I don't know, I don't do it, but it's like you seem like you go to events, you go to nice
there's a
restaurants,
lot of
like
big
you
events.
just socialize with
We're
some
not just
people.
eating
Like, why
dinner.
not?
There's
Why not?
concerts. There's like celebrity events
Can
and
I
stuff.
ask you why you only hang out with them like 1 to 2 times? Like if it's for friends, like wouldn't you want to hang out with them more than 1 to 2 times?
I need my space.
You just
Type
like
of
you
girl.
get disinterested.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
I have ADHD. I just do.
Okay. Okay.
She also has a roster of 13, so she's got to go through the cycle.
Do you go through the
That's
cycle,
good.
or is it like a new one?
No, I go through the cycle.
Oh, okay.
It's not
So
like
you're
every
like-
new guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and why not? We are all different. We all
Yeah,
need
exactly.
different things. There is men out there that are all different as well. They all need different things. Like,
Like the guy
Yep.
online, he plays video games for 10 hours.
Yeah.
That's fun to him.
and yeah,
like,
exactly.
like,
That's like not attractive to me, but maybe some woman loves it. So
Yeah.
it's just we decide what we want and
We
play
both know
accordingly.
it's casual.
Yeah.
Either way, we both said, "Oh, let's
Yeah.
take this
Honestly, as long
serious."
as there's
I don't lead
communication.
them on and say, if they're looking for a relationship, I tell them
The morality
trying to
part
play
that
that.
Yeah,
he
as long
was
as you
talking.
I
don't
don't
lie
do
to
that.
them and you are not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
avoiding to say something just because you want, like you have interest in it. It's like what?
Well, I
what's wrong
asked you,
with
have
that?
any of these guys been like, I wanna like be
Yeah,
exclusive?
some.
If they were doing that, then I think it would be
Some
right
did,
thing
some
to
did,
be
and
like.
I said no, I don't want
yeah,
to.
yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
that would be fucked up.
As long as there's honesty and open transparency, then I mean, you're not hurting anyone.
Yeah, and I think we make a lot of like, especially in those statements and all of that. It's just like I feel like we are putting all the men's and all the women's inside the same boxes, and it's like, well, we are all so unique and different. Like, how can we say that men would rather do that, or women would rather do that, or we deserve that, or we should do that?
Yeah. It's
Well,
too
we
black
don't-
and white.
Yeah, like I tend to agree with your nuances.
And I know so many.
I'm just like, there's
non-strippers
nuances
who
to
go
life.
on dates like
Yeah.
that. It's not just a job description. Just because you're a stripper, you don't deserve anything. There's other women who does stuff too.
But
And
so,
you might sacrifice for a man too. It's like, well, if you meet the right guy and he's like, well, listen, like, I don't mind about your past, but I do mind you keeping going with it. Like, if you want a relationship with me, would you be
have to
able
go
to stop what you're
water from
doing
that.
to stay with me?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
at least
We
you
both
leave
agree,
open.
mutual.
Yeah, like some men might not like it as a girlfriend, his girlfriend doing so. Meanwhile, you are with him.
Obviously,
But
if I'm in a relationship with someone, I'm not gonna go out with guys. I'm gonna stop that. That's like cheating.
yeah, I
Only one person if you're
agree with that.
really committed in dating. But if you're just having fun, then who gives a fuck?
yeah. What's wrong with that?
okay. I don't know, man. It just seems like a really raw deal for men that, okay. I don't know. Maybe if I frame it like this. If a man is going to act in a traditional way, should the woman also act traditional?
Yes.
Does that seem fair?
I mean, it seems basic, but
But so what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is a woman can be Bonnie Blue having 100,000 dicks ran through her, and I gotta be traditional, I gotta be a gentleman, I gotta be chivalrous.
you don't have to.
So, and if we take those men that are doing, I don't remember their name, but like they are doing those dances for women. So they are sex workers on the masculine side. So they could be chivalrous with their ladies. They should be. So should they deserve to have a traditional lady, or should they deserve another sex worker? Like, if it goes for women, then it goes for men too.
Okay,
like, what would they deserve?
Well, this gets into another really interesting topic: is what do women do actually? Like, what if anything do women do? What is the expectation that is uniquely placed on women to do? Because you say, well, what about the male strippers, Brian? What about the male porn stars?
Yeah,
So, okay, tell me the thing that women do that we can have the women stop doing for the male sex workers.
Stop doing for the, what do you mean?
Newsflash, I'm going to get fucking crickets because women do jack shit.
No, I'm just don't understand the question.
No, you don't do fucking anything.
What do you mean we don't do anything?
No, I definitely do a lot of
Don't
things.
do anything.
Right here.
I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm hyper traditional,
No,
so I do
you
the
don't
house stuff.
do
So
anything. Women are
Well, you haven't met
passive.
the right woman,
Yeah,
Brian.
I
You
know.
need to meet more women.
Hold on.
you do need to meet more women.
Hold on. You got to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Articulate to me what a woman can or should do.
I think "can" is a better word.
So okay, I
can do
get when all of you are 6 months deep into a relationship, then you'll make him a sandwich. Then
No,
you'll
no,
cook
I
for
start
him.
that on
Stop.
day one.
Then you'll cook for him. Then you will, help clean his house. Maybe even who knows. Then you'll do things for him. Once you're in the relationship, but women have expectations on us right away. My question to you is, what can men expect from women right away?
To bake them something.
yeah, I'm so different.
Not one of you baked me fucking anything. You should have brought cookies.
And to make
well,
you
you're not a
feel
romantic
like-
interest.
To make you feel the center of attention, to make you feel
Well,
like
you're
a
not a
king,
romantic
to make you like.
interest.
Whoa. What?
know.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on. That's fucking crazy. You're completely reversed. Women have that expectation. Women want to be the center of attention. Women want to feel like
Wait, you
princesses.
just
I think
asked
it's
me
just
what
certain
I
people.
wanted to do and what I was gonna do. I am
No, but-
telling you what I was gonna do.
Yeah, on
I
day
am
one.
telling you as a I
Saying
wouldn't
as a
consider
traditional
myself
woman,
traditional,
I don't
but
wait.
I would say I have respect for you. I will admire you. I
Oh.
will give you what you want. Ask you what would I'm not saying I'm ready to do anything. I'm just saying my intention is on you. I am not gonna see someone else. I'm not gonna talk to someone else. I'm not I'm just gonna make you feel that you are the center of my world.
That's not really bringing anything.
I'm not dropping my
So
life.
check this out. Check this out. Love
Yeah.
that. Center of the world. She's dating 10 dudes at the fucking same time. How the
But
fuck
she's gonna
am
stop.
I the center of
she
her
says
world?
that she's gonna stop. It's a man worth it.
So then,
If I'm in a
do I?
relationship, I
Wait,
would
stop.
never
Hold
keep
on.
dating
hold on.
guys.
Hold on. So,
That's not why.
center of the world. She's dating 10 dudes at the same time.
And that's my
she's
point
gonna,
of view, too.
No,
That's
but
not
hold on.
hers,
But hold on. So then, should it be the case that she doesn't get her dates paid for until she's exclusive with one guy?
Well, she's honest with him. He has the right to say
Yeah, to
yes
say
or no.
But
and
no,
then
but-
after that, he decide what he wants to do.
No, but her standard is if you don't pay for the date, it's over. She's not
I
going
see
to
what you're
continue
saying.
seeing the guy.
Well, for now, she's just having casual relationships.
Okay, so can a guy do that same leverage trick on her? Okay, if you want me to pay for the first date, you can't go on any dates.
I'm not the
I've
one who's
had
asking
dudes
them.
say that.
I'm not the
Yeah.
one who's asking.
I've had dudes say that
The one who
type of
asking them
stuff.
on a date.
So
Man should be.
hey, I want to take you on a date, but here are my conditions. If we're gonna date each other, there can't be other dudes in the picture. If you're seeing other dudes, it has to be a wrap. You can't be from our first date onwards, you can't be going on other dates.
That's not what I mean. I'm saying if I'm in a relationship
but-
with someone, I'm not gonna keep seeing other people. Right now, it's just casual fun, you know.
Great. So men should not pay for dates until they're in a relationship then.
Men should pay for the date if they ask the girl out.
Have you ever asked a guy out on a date?
No. Why?
And
would
you're
I want
28
to?
years old. So it's great. That's a great little trickery that
That
you've
would be
done
man
there.
dominance. I don't want to be a man.
Right, but the argument that you forwarded is whoever asks should pay for the date. This conveniently ignores the fact that 99% of all dates that ever have been and ever will be, 99% of them are initiated by men.
That's how it should
So
be.
when women, right, but I would be willing to accept the whoever asks should pay thing if women asked men out at comparative rates. Maybe it doesn't have to be 50-50. It could be 40-60. Men ask out 60% of the time, but women will do their share too. Then I could get behind whoever asks pays. But when women have the privilege of just sitting back and letting men come to them and waiting to pick from the men that pursue them, then not. Whoever asks should pay. It ignores this component of women. Women don't initiate. Women don't approach generally. Women don't initiate. Women don't ask men out for dates, at least at the same rate that men do. And so when women start asking men out at 50-50 rates, then we can talk about whoever asks should pay.